Hi guys, welcome back to another Yonder Mountain Adventure, and I'm out with a fellow Geordie. Today we've got Greg from GM Outdoors here on a Northumbrian adventure. We're just walking around along some beautiful coastline here in Northumberland, and we're going to try and find our perfect pitch for tonight. So we'll have a bit crack on when we get ourselves down. Greg's on about like cutting grass down with knives and all kinds of stuff, man. He thinks he's Ray Mears. Fantastic. Right, we're just having a wander along the dunes here. Sherpa Greg's leading the way, and as you can see, we're just I'm opening my knackers here, so this could be interesting. But he's got his machete with him. I don't know if he thinks he's the Scottish equivalent to Crocodile Dundee or not. I'll show you what we're walking through. I'm going to try and get a flat spot. There we go. This is what we're currently walking through. Dear God, there he is, man himself up there. And we're thinking about somewhere up here in the dunes, but we'll have to find somewhere flat. And basically, it's all this at the minute. Right guys, here we go. This is Greg's idea of flat camping ground. Right mate, do you want to just talk me through what this is the flattest area in Northumberland apparently?
I mean, like, it looks pretty good to me, like. I mean, you just need to...
Oh, he's going for it.
As long as you test it out first, it's usually alright, isn't it?
Here we go, he's going for it. We're going in. Absolutely no problem to this lad, like.
That's alright, yeah?
There you go. Right, well that's you sorted, brother. Right.
What time's your check-in?
Greg sorted, I'm away down to the local hostel. Well, we finally decided that that unbelievably flat spot over there, it wasn't quite flat enough. So we've come up the hill. We've got better views here anyway. Greg's just scouting things out there and figuring out where, but we've got a nice flat spot here and fantastic views basically. So we're going to get ourselves pitched up, and then we'll have a bit of natter when we're sorted. Beautiful night, like. Absolutely stunning. We're just thinking that this could be the place, but right in the ground, these kind of tufts here are all over the place, and they're just going to stab through the tent. So we're looking at alternatives. Greg's just over there. Seems to be doing like several forward rolls. That's an advanced technique for flattening out the grass, I believe. Well, we're well and truly set up now. We've just been, well, obviously got the tent up, but we've just been chewing the fat there for a little bit. Greg's got some interesting tales of when he was up in Arran. If you haven't already seen Greg's videos, I'll put a link into the video description. You've got to go and check it out. Like, you've got to check it out. Like, Bear Grylls can forget about his amateur hour compared to this lad, and his adventures. He's laughing there in the background. His adventures are just mint. If you feel like you've got a gap in your life where you're wanting some adventure and you're sick of watching the same old stuff on YouTube, go and check him out. Honestly, he's just come back from doing 100 kilometers around the outside of the outer perimeter of Arran. Unbelievable. Him and his mate James. Right, good crack, good laugh, good content, absolutely brilliant. Check him out, definitely. Anyway, we'll have a look at the tents here, show you a bit of the setup, and I'll tell you a little bit about where we are and all that type of stuff. Show you the food, you know, the usual drill. Let's have a look. Not a bad little spot here, ain't? Really good, nice and flat actually. Right, flatter than where we were before. I'm in my favourite shelter, the Hill Zero Scout 2 4-season, and not a bad backdrop neither. Absolutely brilliant. Look at the camouflage, man, absolutely great. Again, I'll put a link in the description here for this one. This is my new favourite go-to tent. Inside I've got the old winter gear now, like well, I've got the usual pillar, flex tail pillar. But I'm in the Leviathan 4-season bag, and underneath I'm in the Amok inflatable pad, which is great. I've even got my Karo hat, and check that out, the old Sundick down slippers. I must be getting soft in my old age. Unbelievable. Bags of room in here, man. Look at the camo. Airflow, it's absolutely mint bit of kit. I've got some water, I've got my flask there full of chili. This is just an absolute belter. Really, really good. So there we go. That's what I'm in. We've got my seat there. We're going to be looking out over the Northumbrian coast There's not much cloud cover neither, which is absolutely perfect. Right, let's have a look at Greg's setup here. You getting a bit cold, mate?
Yeah, I'm a bit wet. It's been too warm today.
He's wetter than an otter's pocket. So it's the Bobcat 1. This is an absolute bomb shelter of a tent. This is absolutely mint. Kenneth Malcolm won it on the giveaway on the channel. Loads of good space in there, and he's got all his gear. Greg's been doing a 3-day mission you've been on here, mate? Or this is day 2 of your 3-day mission?
I don't really know.
It's hard to say, mate.
I'm going on Monday. Today's Saturday.
Today is Saturday. Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday and a half.
That'll do.
2.5 days ish. 3 nights.
Sweet.
Something like that.
Not bad. All on the Northumbrian coast. And his Bobcat. He's got his fishing rod there as well. He's lost a bit of tackle so far, and he's yet to catch, I believe. But what an absolute belter setup. Oh yes. Right guys, we're getting down to the business end now, which for me is a coffee. And for my Geordie mate over there, he's doing a spot of fishing. It looks like he's catching some salad for tea, as he said. But you never know, he's got a spinner on. There's a couple of other blokes down there who have got the beach casters. The thing is, if the rod's not in the water, you're not going to catch anything. And if you don't catch anything, it's not really a problem. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Isn't that right, mate? Right. Exactly. Exactly. Right, let's get this on the go. It is coffee time. And then, guys, I'll show you what we've got for tea. I made a massive batch of homemade chilli, which was really nice. So we've got that. Greg's got a whole load of stuff as well. Like, we're not going to starve, that's for sure. Jesus Christ, he's launched that, like. So we've got plenty of food, plenty of coffees, and hopefully a fish, maybe, of some description. Incidentally, I'll tell you a little bit about Greg. Greg's an interesting bloke. He is Scotland's #1 spear chucker, which, if you're not a Geordie, that means javelin thrower. He's been, for the past 10 or 12 years, he's been Scotland's #1 premier javelin thrower, which is remarkable in itself, but also he's just been telling us there that he's had some like shoulder injuries and he's been battling that, and yet he's still Scotland's #1. So and also, apart from that, he's just an interesting bloke. You know, he works as bio, what did you say your job was, mate? Soft tissue biomechanic. He's heavily qualified and deals with all the moving parts in the human body. Greg has kindly agreed and wants to be part of the podcast, so that'll be another episode at some point in the future. Just basically incredibly interesting, useful, motivational stuff, and he's a proper outdoorsman as well, which is what we love. Great stuff, and hopefully he catches a fish. Not that chili goes with fish, like, but I think he's hoping on tight lines. He's hoping on tight lines, and I've got tight pants. Oh, he's got a bend on the rod. Fantastic. Here we go. Go on there, sunshine. Give it the big one. What the? Is he alright? Is he alright? Like, is there something wrong with this kid? Well, we're just going to tuck into some food in a minute. Greg's kindly made us a homemade pizza there on the fire, on his little burner thing. But we've just been distracted by the moon. You can see just in the background there. Well, it helps if I don't blind you, like. But that is just incredible. I know the camera's not doing it any justice, like, but it's unbelievable. Anyway, let's go and get some tea on the go. Right, mate, what we got here, you're knocking up pizzas, aren't you?
Yep, I'm going to do some more pizzas. I say pizzas. Pizzas is a loose term for some bread with some sausage, vegetables and cheese, I think.
And a bit of sand.
And some sand. It's alright, sand's good for
digestion?
sharpening your teeth. I get it. Definitely doesn't sharpen your wit.
Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. I'll tell you what, like, I wish we had a camera good enough so that you could see what we're actually looking out at now with this moon. Is unbelievable. I don't know if it's a harvest moon or whatever, but whatever it is, mate, it's absolutely fantastic. That's for sure. I've got some Northumbrian chilli. I'm going to warm that up. We're going to basically feast on homemade pizza and homemade chilli, mate.
Sounds good for me. Oh yeah, there you go.
Is
that, fire, baby!
Yes, we are men! Fire! Yeah, absolutely class. Do you know what? What an it's a tragedy really, because, well, it's not a tragedy. I was going to say it's a tragedy because there's nobody else doing this. Well, that's a good thing for us, basically, because we've got the place to ourselves. We don't want to be festooned with people. But more people should be doing this, mate, eh?
Oh, 100%. I can't even remember what my problems were yesterday. What problems?
I don't know,
any
mate.
Problems?
I've got no problems, mate. I've got no problems. You might remember them tomorrow, like.
In my pan,
Aye, burnt pizzas. Anyway, we'll get the scran on the go, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, and then probably after that we'll just sit down here, soak up this moonrise which is kicking off. Listen to the sound of the waves, just incredible, and then head back to our respective abodes. So we'll catch up with you a little bit later on. Fantastic. Magic.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh my God! Right, mate, here we go. Chili's piping hot. Right, how's this gonna graft?
Oh, that'll do.
Well, is that enough?
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, that's really nice.
Fantastic! Get in. Right, let's give this a go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You want some cheese on your chili?
Cheese on me chili?
Cheese on your chili?
Aye, go on then, mate.
Yeah, go on then.
Good idea.
How much cheese do you want?
Just go for it, mate. I'll tell you one thing, mate.
Aye.
It's not easy being cheesy.
I'm going to give you a...
That's not very good.
I'm going to give you a James Aaron slice.
Which is wafer thin. Oh, absolutely mental. That's the style, mate. Let's get it in there. Right, I'm going to give this a go, mate. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better sitting on a beautiful beach, right, with your pal, enjoying a bit of prescription nature, watching the moon, and eating a beautiful hot chili amongst 10 billion jumping flies. Wow. That was nice, like. I'll be interested to hear your opinion on this. Homemade chili, I made a super batch of this.
I've got hit in the nads by a fucking
I mean, you're going to be covered. Wait until you take your shoes off.
Oh, they'll all die if I... Maybe
Nightmare.
They'll die if I take my shoes off, don't they? So what have we got in here then?
So, mate, you've got beef and pork mince, you've got peppers, you've got red onion, you've got sandflies, kidney beans, garlic, chili.
It's a bit hot. The sliver that came in my mouth.
Oh, God.
The sliver that stayed.
Come on, mate, it's a family show.
Tastes very nice. It's a family show. Alright.
Get in.
We're not doing the bit that you said we'll do later. Right?
We're not doing the OnlyFans bit, the name of
We're
it.
not filming that bit.
Good. Right, guys, you don't want to see the rest of this carnage, that's for sure. Greg's a messy eater anyway. We're going to dust this off and sit amongst the sandflies for another hour or so, and then hit the hay. I'll catch up with you when I'm back in the tent.
They're so dirty.
Fantastic. There's loads, mate. Mate, look at the size.
Oh, you want to see?
Look at the size of these, man.
Oh, he's like a... I wonder what the protein count on these bad boys is.
Oh, mate, it's unbelievable. Hey, I'll tell you what, it's nice to get away from those sandflies. Wow, that was absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Anyway, it's cold outside. We've been sat out just shooting the breeze, really, just like looking at the stars and the moon and just talking and having a good crack, really. But the temperature's got down to about 5 degrees. It feels a bit lower, to be honest, like. So we have hit the hay. Greg's in the Bobcat 1. I'm in the Hill 0 Scout 2 4 season. And this Amok sleeping pad. I'll put the details in the description for it. It's an absolute different class. This has given me ultimate comfort, which is exactly what I'm needing. Anyway, it is time now to hit the hay. I'm going to say good night and God bless, guys. I'm going to see you in the morning. It's going to be an early start, actually, because I need to be up and away, and the weather forecast is going to be biblical at about 8 a.m. So I need to be up and away, and Greg is moving on. He's got another day's adventure and another night before he goes back down home, down south. So it'll be an early start. So good night, guys. We'll catch you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another day in the heart of Northumberland. Well, coastal Northumberland anyway. Really decent night's sleep, actually, apart from, I don't know what time it was, but a massive helicopter came over and it sounded very big and very low. I don't know if it was like a Chinook or something. Must be on its way over to pick Simo up. Anyway, yeah, decent night's sleep. Testimony to the Leviathan bag, absolutely warm as toast, and comfy with the Amok sleeping pad as well. Greg has just woke up. Morning, Greg. Morning. Greg also has the Leviathan bag, and we've just both been saying it is an absolute epic bit of kit. Really, really warm. Sleeping bag, basically. So that's good. It's going to be a quick turnaround this morning. I need to strike camp before the weather kicks in. It's about 7:20 now, and the weather's kicking off by about 8 o'clock. It's going to be 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's starting now a little bit, but it's going to be pissing down. Now I need to be up and packed away and gone before that happens. Greg, however, I think he's going to have to just hunker down and ride it out because he's got another day adventure, the lucky lad. But I am up and out of here. Hey, the wind's starting to get up now, like I'm struck. My camp is struck. I'm all packed away nice and easy with that Hill 0. Literally, like, packs away at a note. It's unbelievable. Sunrise hasn't really amounted to much. There was a little bit of colour earlier on. But nothing too dramatic. But nonetheless, it's still just beautiful being out. Cracking camp last night, really good crack. Nice being down by the beach, apart from the sandflies. Wow, that was unbelievable, unbelievable. But it's time for me to make like a tree and split. Greg is awake in the Bobcat.
Can you keep it down?
He's trying to get back to sleep. He says he's touching cloth. Let's check in with him. Jesus Christ, look at this. It's like a primordial man. Morning, mate, you alright?
Oh, good. Morning. Oh, sorry, I'll probably need another few days beauty sleep though.
You touching cloth, mate? What do you mean?
Oh, no, just the back of the tent's getting a bit soppy wet because it's touching. I'm good though.
What do you think of the Bobcat, mate? Cracking bit of kit, huh?
Cracking, lovely and warm. Sweaty. Bit too warm last night.
Sweaty. Yeah,
warm.
it's got the where he's got his fishing rod. That's the beauty of this. It's got like a kind of floor area, bit of footprint
magic
down there in the thing. It's just a cracking bit of kit. And you're on what journey today, mate? You're going to meet up with your fam?
Meeting up with family. It's my grand's 90th birthday today.
Oh, so sweet!
Magic.
Happy birthday to your gran.
Yeah, so we'll just see what happens. Either get up early, crack on before the rain, or hunker down for the wind and rain, and then do stuff later on.
Sounds good to me, mate. Sounds good to me. Well, we'll catch up with you, mate. You'll probably next time I'll see you'll be on the podcast.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Sweet.
Yeah, sounds good.
Great
sounds
stuff.
good to me.
Right, here we go. Well, that's our goodbye said, and I'm on my way back to the car, trying to get through this, through the undergrowth. Car's not too far off, like. Yeah, great night. Good crack with Greg. Greg's got a good onward adventure from today as well, so that's all good. Absolutely class. Hey guys, remember, if you're liking this type of content, give the video a thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, but most importantly, it lets me know that you're enjoying the content. Do click on subscribe as well if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a new video, adventure video or gear review video or podcast, you'll get a notification on your phone so you won't miss a thing. The wind is getting up for sure. Greg's in for an interesting day. Should be a good day for him actually. He's going to be doing another, probably a 10-mile hike I think today. So that's, I think he'll have done about 35 mile over the past 3 days. So, but he's an elite athlete, so it's absolutely no bother to him. Unlike, you know, Jurassic Park here, Dinosaur Thompson. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's a goodbye from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do remember, go and check out Greg's channel. There's some unbelievable adventures, and I know he would appreciate the support. And do follow him with his athletics. He's Scotland's #1 javelin thrower. He plays in the British Championships and all kinds of stuff. He's top class, and you will see him on the podcast as well, because he is a soft tissue biomechanic, master's degree qualified and practicing therapist as well. And he's got some real just interesting stuff to talk about, so he will be on the podcast, guys. Right, as always, you know the importance of getting away off the settee and away from the television. Unplug from mainstream media and forget about all of the doom and the gloom. It just brings you down. It's a real mood hoover. Instead, guys, get yourself out and soak up some beautiful prescription nature just like this as well. We're right in the middle of autumn. Go and soak up those colours, guys. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I look forward to seeing you on the next Yonder Mountain Adventure. Bye for now.